So this is a 1939 Ford Deluxe Coupe in the green. I do have another one that's in yellow that I got, I think like a year ago. But this one is far better looking than the other one. So let's hurry up and open it. So now let's remove the backdrop. So now we could see it a lot better out of the box. This car is really heavy. I had to get this one because the green on it just looked so good that I would have been sad if I missed out on this one. So last time I went to go check out Costco to see if they had any cars. They did have some, and they had this car but in a different color, and I think it was blue, because the one that I have now is yellow, and I really wanted to get the blue one, but then I didn't. I just didn't, even though when I got home I went to reorganize my cars, and for some reason I was looking around for it like I got one, but instead I got a different car. I don't remember which one I got instead, but I was a little sad about it. But now we have another one, and this one, honestly, I'm glad I waited, because this color looks a lot better. So let's remove the plastic strips on it. Trying to be careful it doesn't hit any of the chrome. So now with the plastic strip and the bands removed, let's take a look under the hood. Nice looking engine bay. A lot of detail on it. Colors, kind of hard to tell on camera. Okay, so using my camera flashlight, you can see a little more in there. And with all the chrome shining, that's nice. Looks like the engine is green with some silver bits on top. Don't know exactly what that is. A red belt. It does look really good. That's a lot of detail in that. I like it. And you got the Ford Deluxe on the front right there. Probably hard to see on camera because this can't really focus. Now I don't know how to make it focus. So now let's open the inside, let's open the doors so we can get a view on the inside. So that is the inside. A nice tan color with, I think it's just the single bench, but the dash looks real nice. I love that. I wish dashes could go back to that instead of all the minimalism in screens. It's a little distracting, especially since we're told to not use our phones while driving, but now they want us to use everything on the screen. That's now the dash. The screen is the dash. But it is what it is. Hopefully someday they change it. Now let's look at the back. So with the back opened, there's a spare inside, which I didn't know. I didn't notice. Usually when I get my cars, before I started doing these, I would just open it, look at it, kinda look through them, but not too well, and clearly this one not well enough because I didn't even know there was a spare in the back. Now, can you remove it? I'd say maybe, but I can't seem to figure it out. Try to rotate it, I try to like just get it out of here, but it feels like it's attached to something. I don't want to break it, so let's just close that up. But there is a ton of space in here, a ton, so you could hide stuff in there if you want. So I actually have the yellow one right next to me, so I want to show that off a little bit, just so you could. Well, let's take it off the stand first. So let's take it off the stand first, and then I'll do a side by side. Okay, so now with the stand removed, you could see a little more of the bottom, and honestly, a lot of detail on it. You can actually see the color of the engine bay, the color of the engine, and pretty nice. Not too much to it, but that's just how cars were back then. So you could see the silver and then where it ends. So that's nice. Not much to it. So now let's do the side by side. But one thing I will say, this green, the green was kind of hard to find because when we first got there, there was one that I saw, or one that my dad saw, and then he showed me it, and I was still looking around trying to see which ones to get real quick, like just to grab and then debate if I should get it or not, because I didn't want anybody else to grab the ones that I wanted. So there was one of these, and another family was looking at them, and I heard them talking to my dad about it, but I thought they were talking about a different car. So one of these was some other family took it, which is 110% fine. But I was looking for it after I've already got the other cars. I was a bit sad, but I was digging through hoping there was another one, and through looking through the top, because looking through the top, there's usually a bunch of cars that are just stacked on top of each other. I don't know if they just come from the pallet like that, or if it's just from people putting that on top so they could look through easier. But it was deep in there, so glad I found one. So now let's do the side by side with the yellow one. So this is the yellow one, and honestly, it's a pretty average car. I got it just because I wanted some more classics in my collection, and there's hardly any good ones that I liked. One car that I did see that was a little one off, because I didn't see another one after that, I think was a Camaro, a purple Camaro. I could be wrong, and I think there's a little bit, like a split second in the Costco video, you could kind of see it in my dad's hands. But I kind of wish I grabbed it, but the color, I didn't really like the color too much, but I kind of wish I grabbed it, but maybe next time if they have some. So again, this is the yellow one, the older one that I got, and it's a pretty simple car. One thing I didn't like the most with this is just the rims. I have no idea what these are. Like, what kind of rims are these? And and it does have a spare. It does seem like the rim of it is an alloy one, and you can see a little bit better of it compared to the black rim. So that's pretty cool. So that's the side by side. So the yellow is a little boring, but it still looks nice. Just my major dislike is just the rims. And since there was a bunch of this car, like how in the Costco video there was a bunch of Temerarias and Targas, there was a bunch of these. So I just grabbed one, and maybe someday in the future I'll paint it, but doesn't seem like I'm going to do that anytime soon. So that's why I grabbed the green one, because the green one looks a lot nicer. There's a little more glitter in it. Even the rims have green and chrome, and it just looked so much better. So a nice little comparison with the two that I have, and I think you see why I grabbed it. So now let's put it on the rotating stand. So that is a 1939 Ford Deluxe Coupe in the green. Again, this is just a beautiful looking car, and in the green it just looks so much better than the than the yellow that I have currently. So it's just really good looking. So now let's just open all the doors. So now with all the doors open, you could see a lot more of the interior, which looks amazing. The engine bay, which is incredibly detailed. Not a whole lot there, since they didn't have big engines back then, at least the ones we have now. but it still looks really good. And it's in green and silver, red belt, just really colorful. The interior is tan with the wood dash, and that's just a really good looking interior. I wish, car companies now kind of did that a bit more. I know they add wood, but it's not real, and it's usually just a little strip or a patch in a certain spot. But these days you can't have everything. And the trunk has a lot of space to put whatever you want in it if you choose to. You could put all sorts of things in there because it's just incredibly spacious. Honestly, there's not much else I could say about it. And so that's about it.